Long before kings ruled, armies marched, and empires rose, it was food that fueled their power. From the palaces of pharaohs to the battlefields of Rome, these dishes didn't just satisfy hunger, they built civilizations. Today, we reveal 20 dishes that shaped history itself. 1. Garum, Roman fish sauce. Romans loved garum, a pungent fermented fish sauce that added flavor to almost every meal. Beyond taste, it was rich in protein and essential nutrients, fueling Roman soldiers on long campaigns across Europe. Garum wasn't just a condiment, it was the secret ingredient behind Rome's unstoppable legions. 2. Bread, the Egyptian staple. In ancient Egypt, bread was life. Made from emmer wheat, it was the cornerstone of both daily meals and offerings to the gods. Bread nourished workers who built the pyramids and fed armies that defended the Nile Valley, making it one of the pillars of Egyptian civilization. 3. Miso, ancient Chinese fermented soy. Fermented soy paste, or miso, provided protein and energy for soldiers and laborers in early Chinese dynasties. It was easy to store, easy to transport, and packed with nutrition, helping dynasties maintain strong armies and prosperous cities. 4. Lentil stew, Mesopotamia's power meal. Lentils were a staple in Mesopotamian kitchens. Combined with onions, garlic, and herbs, lentil stew was both hearty and inexpensive. Its simplicity fed farmers, builders, and soldiers, supporting the growth of the first urban civilizations in history. 5. Honey, the Egyptian sweetener. Not just a treat, honey was used as medicine, preservative, and offering. Pharaohs considered it sacred, and its availability sustained both the royal households and laborers who worked tirelessly on monumental constructions. 6. Olive oil, Mediterranean gold. Olives weren't just food, they were currency. Olive oil nourished Greeks, Romans, and Carthaginians alike, powering athletes, soldiers, and sailors. It lubricated not only machinery but also empires, influencing trade, warfare, and cuisine across the Mediterranean. 7. Rice, the backbone of Chinese empires. Staple rice fields in China fed millions, allowing dynasties to grow powerful. Beyond mere nutrition, rice enabled massive population growth, feeding armies and ensuring social stability for centuries. 8. Cheese, Roman and Greek strength. Ancient cheeses were highly nutritious and easy to transport. Soldiers on campaigns relied on hard cheeses for protein and calories, giving armies the strength to conquer distant lands. 9. Barley, the Viking fuel. Barley bread and porridge powered the Vikings and early European civilizations. Packed with carbohydrates, it fueled long voyages, battles, and the expansion of trade routes that shaped Europe's history. 10. Dates, the Arabian energy source. Dates provided quick energy and essential minerals. They sustained desert armies, caravan traders, and rulers in the Middle East, becoming a lifeline for commerce and conquest. 11. Porridge, the Spartan breakfast. Spartans relied on barley porridge as a daily meal. Simple, filling, and nutritious, it built the stamina and discipline needed to defend the city-state and train warriors that became legendary. 12. Wine, Greek civilization's drink of power. Greek wine was more than indulgence, it was ritual, trade, and medicine. Wine lubricated diplomacy and fueled celebrations, helping Greek city-states thrive culturally and economically. 13. Salted fish, Roman and Phoenician trade staple. Salted fish preserved protein for armies and sailors. Essential for long campaigns and naval dominance, it became a cornerstone of trade and empire building in the Mediterranean. 14. Chickpeas, Middle Eastern staple. Chickpeas provided protein for both peasants and soldiers. In Mesopotamia and Persia, they were the backbone of meals that sustained empires and fueled military campaigns. 15. Figs, ancient sweet energy. Figs were a natural sweetener and energy booster. Roman gladiators and Egyptian workers relied on them, giving quick energy for physical feats and helping civilizations grow. 16. Olives, beyond oil. Whole olives were eaten as snacks and preserved for armies. They symbolized wealth, health, and longevity, influencing culture and economy across empires. 17. Barley beer, Mesopotamian drink. Beer made from barley was safer to drink than water in Mesopotamia. It nourished workers, fueled labor, and became a social glue that held early cities together. 18. Onions, Egyptian strength. Onions were considered sacred and eaten by pharaohs, laborers, and soldiers alike. Their nutritional value boosted energy and resilience, contributing to the empire's legendary productivity. 19. Garlic, the warrior's food. Garlic was a favorite among Roman and Chinese soldiers. Known for boosting stamina and health, it was often prescribed to those preparing for battle. 20. Spices, India to Rome trade empire. Cinnamon, pepper, and cloves were more than flavor, they were currency. Spices fueled trade, wealth, and the growth of empires from India to Europe, shaping global history in ways few foods could. From humble grains to exotic spices, these 20 dishes weren't just food, they were the fuel behind empires. Every bite tells a story of power, conquest, and civilization. So next time you eat, remember, you're tasting history itself.